children of all ages, Kenneth Bells is proud to present Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey, the greatest show on earth!
It's a warm summer evening in 1910, and tomorrow is the day that families across Richmond have been anxiously awaiting for the past year. It's the day that businesses, factories, and even schools will shut down. Colorful posters are plastered all over the city, and the newspapers have had advertisements running for weeks. Tomorrow is Circus Day. Children from all over will become fascinated and amused as the circus train pulls up to Main Street Station. Families have saved up money all year for this event, and people will travel from miles around. In fact, certain trains will offer to transport families to escape their isolated communities and come join in the festivities. Elephants, tigers, camels, and horses will be unloaded from the train cars, and Main Street will begin to overflow with people as the circus parade comes through. A higher variety of animals was always sure to increase the popularity of the show, with Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey being the two greatest competitors. However, they combined their shows by 1907. Barnum and Bailey was known for their variety of highly trained animals, including 400 horses, 12 elephants, and 8 camels. In addition, families around Richmond were entertained by clowns and amused by the freak show that included spectacles such as the Fat Lady and the Skeleton Man and the Elastic Skin Man. Another key component to the show were the acrobats. This photo shows the children of Mr. Hufford from Tazewell County, Virginia. At age 14, his son Robert Patton was considered the world's greatest slackwire artist and got to perform at Madison Square Garden. As the parade came through Main Street, it was often easy to forget the hard work that goes on behind the scenes of this great performance. The life of a roustabout, or laborer of the traveling circus, was no easy task. The tent alone required assembling 68,000 yards of canvas and about 170,000 feet of rope. These men worked about 18 hours a day, 6 days a week, and lived in unpleasant conditions as they traveled from city to city. 1903 was the high point when there were almost 100 circuses throughout the U.S. and over 38 traveling by rail. However, the Great Depression, as well as new forms of entertainment, had many negative effects on the traveling circus, especially the lives of the workers. Philip Astley is known for transforming the circus into what it is today. He served in the 7 Years' War, where he got to see firsthand professional trainers and riders, and from there he discovered his talent for trick riding. In 1768, with the invention of the circular arena, he made it easier for audiences to see the performance and allowed riders to keep balance while on horseback. That same year, he founded a riding school in London called Astley's Amphitheatre, and gradually began to add clowns, jugglers, and tightrope walkers to his equestrian displays, making the first step towards the creation of the modern circus. The traveling circus was a cultural symbol of a new modern America, as well as an escape from reality. The transition from the late 1800s to early 1900s was profound, as the U.S. was becoming a more urban and industrialized nation, with the uprising of large corporations, influx of immigrants, and most notably an increase in railroad networks. Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey had over 50 railroad cars and could travel across the coast in just one season. Aside from the performance, the entire process, from advertising to setting up the tent, required organization and strict guidelines, which reflected the industrial order of the time. Over time, the circus expanded worldwide and helped reveal America's role as an international power. In fact, the circus spanned vast distances, from places like Richmond all the way to India, and is still enjoyed by families around the world today.